Today, we're going to learn the building blocks of the B-flat blues. Now, the fastest way to train your fingers on how to play those blues is to train your ear on how to hear the blues. So we're going to work on our B-flat scale, which is the first 8 notes of the B-flat scale, we all know sounds like this. And choose the notes that are in these chords to actually train our ear to hear, okay? So the first chord that is used for the B-flat blues is the B-flat chord, and that is based off of the first note of our B-flat scale. So we already know that we build chords with stacking things in order. So B flat, the next one up, and the next one up. So that's B flat, D, and F, and it sounds like this. It's going to become our one chord. All right, the next note that the B flat blues uses is the 4 chord. So we're going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know that this is our starting pitch, or E flat, our 4 chord. Sometimes it looks like this in music. And we're going to go E flat, stack a note, pick G, stack another note, and D or B. And it sounds like this. The last note that we use is the 5th. So we're going to count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be our starting point. It's going to be number 5, where sometimes it looks like this. And start with F here, our 5th note, stack a note, and stack a note. 1, 2, 3, that sounds like F. Sounds like this. And those are going to be our 3 basic chords that we use to play our B-flat blues. Now, 1 sometimes also looks like this, just so you know, in our music, okay? Let's hear what these chords sound like back to back together. So our 1, built on B-flat, starts like this. Our 4, built on E-flat, sounds like this. And our 5th, built on F, sounds like this. So now that we know what these chords actually sound like, we need to put them in some kind of order to actually make our music, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is take our 1 chord and bring it down. And we're gonna start with 1. We always start with 1, all right? And then the next chord we're gonna choose is our 4 chord, which will bring that down, and it'll look like this in fancy Roman numerals. 1, 4. But instead of going directly to 5, we'll go back to 1. So we start at 1, we'll go to 4, we'll go back to 1. After that, we'll go up to 5, return to 4, and then always end with 1. So we start with 1, we end with 1. All this stuff in the middle can change depending on the song that we're using, but right now for a basic B-flat blues, 1, 4, 1, 5, 4, 1. So we're going to start with 1. Our next chord is 4. Go back to 1. Then we're going to go to 5, to 4. We always end in 1. Now with all those chords, with those 3 chords in this order, you can play so many songs if you know what those chords sound like. So we're going to play a track and we're going to follow along these chords together. We're listening. 1. That's B flat. We're still at 1. Moving to 4, E flat. Back to 1. Moving up to 5. F and 4. And now you played your first B-flat blues progression.